Hello guys, please ignore me and my sock curls. I've actually only just put these in because I forgot to do them last night, which probably was a schoolboy error because I do have filming to do today and I really don't want to put heat on my hair. I'm really trying not to put heat on it at the moment. So yeah, we shall see how these go. I'll take them out after we've done makeup. But hello, I just thought I'd pop on the camera this morning and we can just do a little spend the day together because obviously I do my little weekly vlogs, which I'm really trying to stick to and form better habits with. But just as a other little upload, I thought we'd just do a spend the day and a real realistic spend the day as well because I'm actually at home today, just working, editing, doing admin kind of bits. So it really isn't all that interesting. But it's also just realistic and actually what I get up to. I sometimes think there's just this massive misconception with being a content creator and that like you're always maybe on press trips or doing glam things or at events in London. It's all fun and games, and don't get me wrong, it is. I love my job so much, but equally there is the other side to it where you do spend a lot of time at home, you're on your own a lot because you don't have work colleagues, and yeah, there is just that kind of same old repetition and routine of being at home, filming and doing the normal things that you kind of do with an everyday job as such. So anyway, thought we'd pop on the camera and we can spend the day together today. I'm currently just doing my makeup, so I just thought I would put you on very quickly. I really like just get into a habit of doing a quick makeup in the morning, so nothing that's going to take ages. I remember the days where it used to genuinely take me like 30 minutes to an hour to do my makeup, whereas nowadays I feel like it honestly takes me like 5 minutes and I'm good to go. So I always obviously go in with my SPF 50, so important, especially now summer has arrived. I mean, it has this week. It's so lovely and hot outside. So yeah, that's the Beauty of Jossian, by the way, one of my faves. And then I'm just going to go in with a skin tint. Like the Charlotte Tilbury one's one of my fave. Elf. If I want a bit more coverage, the Kylie one. To be fair, might do a bit of Kylie. Because obviously we are filming today. Oh god, that's gonna go on my brow. I'm just gonna get a big fluffy brush and blend this out. You know what, every time I put on the skin tint, I'm like, oh my god, it's so good. And I don't know why I always forget how good it is, but it's because, like I say, I do rotate my makeup so much and I just get bored of doing the same thing every day. But yeah, if you want a skin tint that's really nice and lightweight on your skin, that Kylie Skin one, unreal, and I use the shade 5W for reference. Yeah, that was a good idea because I have tanned. My tan is like first day tan. I've not even washed it off yet, so okay, concealer today. I'm using the Born This Way, another holy grail favourite. Okay, now I seriously need to do my brows. My lammy is kind of disappearing before my eyes, so I'm going to go in with the Brow Freeze by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Always wipe off the excess on like that, because if you take a full kind of like brush of it, it is a lot. Don't need a lot of this stuff. Like a little goes a long way, I find. That is the difference from a brow that I've not brushed through to a brow that I brush through. I feel like everyone has their own preference with how you do your brows, but yeah, I do actually like them pushed up a little bit. Like not too much, they're like Sonic the Hedgehog, but just a little bit. Okay, and then all I simply do, I don't use a lot of this because my brows are quite dark as it is, but just any little gaps, I just go in with the Revolution pencil. I'm not sure what shade this is because it's rubbed off, but I either use the medium brown or the dark brown. And then I'm just going to go in with my eyeshadow, which is MAC Give Me Sun. Never changes. You've seen this a million times, but it's honestly the best. And then likewise Laguna by NARS. Blend all that in and just look how seamless this blends. Okay, lip liner because my lips look so pale. I'm just using Strip Down by MAC. And then Benetton on the lips, just a nice lip tint. Again, lightweight, super natural. It just stains your lips and it stays for the entirety of the day. Probably top up maybe once, just because I like to keep it topped up, but you honestly don't even need to. And then I also just use this on my cheekbones, just here. Best eyelash curlers ever. These are a newbie. I actually put them on my Instagram the other day. They are from Shiseido. Can we just appreciate that? They are so, so good. And then look at the mascara. Look at how that applies over them curled lashes. I am also just going to put a little bit of powder on. I don't actually like putting too much powder on nowadays because it just, I think, you know, like doing your makeup in your 30s, it's so different to doing your makeup in your 20s. Like you've got lines, your skin's different. I know you're probably thinking, oh, you haven't got that many lines. I know I haven't got loads because I do get Botox and stuff, but it's still just different, still hits different. So yeah, kind of don't like putting too much powder on now. Okay, also going to put a bit of gloss on. This is the Kiko gloss that I've been raving about. So good. Also just going to go back in and just make sure that my nose is nice and contoured, just to give it a slimmer appearance. And then all I do, guys, a little bit of freckles, faux freckles for the summer. Oh, I've not done highlight actually. I think I'm going to do a bit of highlight because, like I say, I am filming. I've actually just had an order from Boohoo come through the door. I am already wearing one thing because I am that girl. As soon as an order comes through the door, you bet I'm ripping it open and seeing what newness there is. And yeah, I've got this gorgeous little two-piece on, which is just perfect for this warm weather. It's in like a linen fabric. But yeah, just feel like a bit of highlighter. Just gives you that kind of like youthful glow, doesn't it? And that is it. Boom, done. Honestly, can't tell you how quick that makeup look is. It's took me 10ish minutes. So yeah, it's just perfect for in the mornings when you want to put a little something on and feel like you've got makeup on, because obviously you have, but it just doesn't take you that long at all. By the way, I always tend to leave any links to like makeup that I'm wearing in the description, so if you want to have a look what I used today, then have a little look there. Okay, do we take the hair out? I honestly don't think this is going to done that much because it's literally been about a couple of minutes. Oh, see what I mean? That's literally been, I don't know, 20 minutes, half an hour. Wow, so good, so freaking good. Right, let me go get my earrings. To be honest with you guys, on further inspection, it's not gone that, I mean, this side needs a few curls added in, so I'm just going to get my curler out and put a few curls in. I just need to leave it in longer, but I just don't have the time because I need to crack on with my day. So agenda is we're going to do some admin emails, that kind of boring stuff to start the day with, and then we've got a nice day of filming because, like I say, I've got a new in Boohoo to share and show you, and then I've also got some other bits and bobs to film just for brands. But yeah, anyway, let's crack on with our day. Okay guys, it's midday now, which means one thing: iced coffee fix. This actually isn't a takeaway coffee. No, I've made it at home. This is going to sound really sad, but I save my takeaway coffee cups and reuse them at home because it then makes me feel like I'm having a takeaway coffee, but I'm not, I'm at home. And for some reason, that makes it taste nicer. I know, it's really strange, but trust me, it actually works. So yeah, I just put a little bit of honey in this and brown sugar. I'm not off syrups at the moment, but because my favourite drink is an iced brown sugar shaken espresso, I can't seem to recreate that at home. So then when I try like a hazelnut or a caramel, I'm like, it's just not hitting the same, like it's too sweet. Yeah, the brown sugar shaken, can't even say it, it's such a mouthful. The brown sugar oat shaken espresso, I just can't find an iced coffee as nice as that. And I also don't know how to quite master it at home. So if anyone, I said this in my last vlog as well, but if anyone knows how to make that similar to the original, let me know. Let me have a sip. Oh, still really good, still really good. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm missing my fresh coffee machine. As you guys know, I've reverted back to my Nespresso Crudista coffee machine, which is at the pods. And don't get me wrong, it's easy, it's great, but I do feel like my other coffee machine where it was grounded coffee, you can taste the difference. Anyway guys, enough of me rambling about my coffee. As promised, I'm going to show you my recent Boohoo order. They actually had some really nice bits on at the moment. I feel like now we're stepping into the warmer climates and the best time of the year for clothes, in my opinion. They've got some really cute stuff on, and especially if you've got a holiday booked, really cute. Also, side note guys, because I nearly forgot to mention, before I do share and show you everything I got from Boohoo, I do have a discount code as always, which is LauraGM, which will get you 10% off, I believe. I will link everything in the description as always, and this part of the video is very kindly sponsored by Boohoo, so just a massive shout out and thank you to them for once again working with me. But without further ado, let me show you what I picked up. First things first, actually, what I'm wearing is Boohoo, and it's from this order. I'm gonna obviously try everything on like here and insert the clip so you can see it better, but I love this. This is just such a simple fit, but it's so me, and it's something I'll definitely be wearing like day to day in the summer, especially on those days where you're not tanned and you want to wear a trouser, because these are like a wide leg pair of trousers, but they're in a linen fabric, so they're super floaty, thin, just lightweight, which is what you need. Perfect length as well. I'm 5'3", so yeah. I just feel like they do touch the floor a little if I'm going to put a sandal on. But if I had a heel, that'd be nice. And then I really love this top. It's like, can you see? It's like a long line top, so it just fits over like my tummy as well. And as you guys know, I just don't know what is going on lately, but I just bloat so much all the time. I'm going to try and take like a food tolerance or, you know, like an allergy thing and see what's going on. Because of that, I always just want to wear clothes that kind of like cover my tummy up, and clothes that are a little bit looser and baggier on me just to make me feel more comfortable. So this is that fit. And next up, I picked up something a little bit different. I used to have this kind of style a good few years ago, and I loved wearing this in spring summer. And it's a shirt dress, but it has this kind of like frill bottom hem. And I'm just so here for this. I'm not sure how this is going to fit on because I got a 10, so I don't know if I should have got an 8 because I don't want it super oversized. But yeah, it's called the Skater Drop Hem shirt dress. It's in like a white and beige, really, really nice stripe. Like I say, long sleeve. It's also got a little pocket on. That is gorgeous. I then picked up this, which could be a possibility for a hen weekend I have on the horizon. It's bottomless brunch, so we're basically meeting super early. So it's one of those where you don't want to be meeting at 9 o'clock and wearing, do you know, like something too dressy. It's kind of like dressy cash. So I think this could be the perfect in between. So let me show you. It's called, for reference, the Linen Look Seam Detail Tailored Waistcoat, natural size small. So this really gorgeous like textured fabric, so nice. And like I say, it's as natural. It's like a light beige, I'm gonna say. So that's the waistcoat. You guys know I love a waistcoat number. I feel like that is my staple piece in my spring summer wardrobe. And then we have these gorgeous shorts to go with. And I really like the length of these shorts because they're those kind of like classy, longer line shorts which look gorgeous with a waistcoat. These are called the Linen Look High Waist Tailored Short Natural. Just reference, I get everything in a size 10. Oh, I also picked up a dress. I saw this and thought, you know what, that is really nice. So it's called the Bandeau Tailored Mini Dress Sage size 10. And yeah, it's just a very simple shape. I love this kind of shape of dress. So as you can see, it's bandeau and then it kind of just like flares out a little bit. Looked so gorgeous on the website. Again, I got this in a size 10, so I'm hoping the fit of that is going to be okay. But that looks stunning and a really nice number actually for a holiday. I think sage green is actually a really underrated colour, and I think especially with like a tan, some gold accessories, gold heels, it will look so nice. Oh, speaking of summer, I also picked up another holiday kind of like attire dress. And don't get me wrong, I feel like this is gonna probably require some boob tape, but I thought this could look gorgeous. So it's called the Floral Halter Neck Mesh Maxi Dress Red, size 10. So essentially, it is, oh, I might have to like tie the top up. But anyway, yeah, it just sits like that. It's got a gorgeous plunge halter neck, and then it just goes down. How beautiful is that? I just love colour in the summer. Not a colour out all year round, but as soon as the holiday wardrobe comes out, there's all sorts going on. Right, then next up, sticking to stripes. I picked up another little two-piece. So first of all, we have these little shorts, which I feel like these are going to be gorgeous as separates as well. So this is what the shorts looks like. I really like the little buttons down these shorts, kind of like boxer style shorts. I think they're so nice, quite floaty, which I love. And these again are in a size 10. By the way, again, it does come as a two-piece, so you don't have to buy them separately. So it's called Crinkle Stripe, Tight Cuff Shirt and Short Cord Navy. Those are the shorts, and then to go with, we have this gorgeous oversized shirt. And on the cuffs, it has a really nice like tie-up detail, which just adds a little something. Again, perfect for the summer months. Oh, I also did get these shorts, but the top that I selected to go with this was out of stock. It was this gorgeous little yellow, really yellow or lime green, might have been lime green, but it was a little waistcoat to go with this and it looked stunning. But these are the shorts. Again, sorry, I've just shown you some navy ones and I've shown you more or less something very similar. These are obviously different though. They're more of like a blue base, black and white stripe, gorge. I just think you can never go wrong with having little pairs of shorts. I've said it before and I'll say it again, I always struggle when I'm on holiday having things just to chuck on, whether it's to go down to the pool, to go down to the breakfast, to go out on a little day trip, and I'm really warm and I just want something like lightweight, cool and easy to wear. So yeah, I'm really stocking up on little shorts this summer. Oh, accessories. Do not sleep on Boohoo accessories. How nice is this shell clutch bag? I just love that so much. And as you guys will know, I'm a gold jewellery, gold accessory kind of gal. So yeah, I thought this would look gorgeous. Oh, and then I also picked up some shoes. Just these little kitten heels. I am well and truly a kitten heel girly nowadays. I was going to say just for holidays, but actually even when I go out, it's just so comfortable. I know people are probably thinking you might as well not even wear a heel, but just that little something makes you feel a little bit taller and a little bit more like glam. So yeah, come across these ones. They're like a linen base and they've got the brown strap. Stunning, gorgeous, neutral. Gonna go with loads of different outfits in the summer. And these will also be really perfect for like day fits in the summer when I want a little something. I then picked up some sunnies. I have lost my favourite aviator sunnies. Sad times. So I come across these ones. I thought we would try. I just love an oversized sunglass. I try and go with the small ones or the cool girls wear, and I'm just like, it just does nothing for me. So yeah, aviators forever, although they are quite big, but I really like them. They're so nice. Also got some pajamas. Again, Boohoo pajamas. Who knew how many nice pairs they have? And I actually left one of my favourite pairs of pyjamas at Spa Weekend, which I was gutted about. I don't know how it happened. I basically came home with the top and not the bottoms. Oh, honestly, I can't even speak about it. I'm so upset about it. So I was like, I obviously have to replace that pair of pyjamas now. So coming across these ones on Boohoo. They're in a real nice lightweight fabric. So they're called the Seersucker striped shirt and trouser pyjama set. Got them in pink. So just this pale pink, stripes again. Gorgeous, gorgeous fabric, a wide leg trouser. They look nice and oversized as well, because honestly, the one thing I can't be doing in pyjamas is having fitted pyjamas. Ugh, like, who wants to get home after being out all day, putting something comfy on, and you're like, it's really tight, and oh no, just not for me. And then we also have the long sleeve shirt to go with it, which again is so stunning. I'm going to take a pair like this away with me. Like, I know typically when you're in a hot country you'd want like a little top and some shorts for your pajamas, but you know, because we have the aircon blasting, sometimes I'm absolutely freezing. And you know what, I just think a lightweight pair of pajamas like this would actually be perfect. So yeah, I think I might take them on holiday with me. And the last thing I picked up, I don't know, this was pretty random. I'll have to have a look at my order, but I think I must have just wanted some more shorts, because I just got another pair of just kind of like beach shorts. They've got a nice elasticated waist, thin, got some pockets, little top with that. Perfect for day to day on holiday. Anyway, now I've shown you with that, I'm going to put all of these away in my wardrobe, because one thing I've realised that I really need to change about myself is basically breaking bad habits. So, as I mentioned before, pretty sure I've got ADHD, and part of that is I'm so messy all the time, and I'm a bit scatty and always losing things. I'm always forgetting where I put things. Like, there's just so many things with it, right? But one thing is, like, I will just dump things and I'll be like, yeah, I'll tidy it later, and I never do. And then the next day I dump something else, and then it ends up being in a big pile. I end up getting really overwhelmed and I just can't cope. So at the weekend I had a massive clean. Normally I find cleaning so overwhelming and it takes me a week to clean the house, because again, get distracted, I can't focus. But I don't know how or why, I think I was just in such a like determined mood to get it done, and I knew that if I took breaks or if I sat down, like, I wouldn't do it. So I just kept going, and I can't tell you how nice it is to be in the house now and know that my drawers are organised and know that everything's put away right. So I really want to try and keep on top of that, and one way I know that I'm going to keep on top of that is, rather than, for example, just putting these clothes in the corner now and thinking I'll do it later, which I'm not going to do later, I'm going to put them away and put them in the right places. And it's just little things like, at the end of the day, when I take my clothes off, rather than just chucking them on a pile, I either hang them back up the next day if they're clean, or put them in the wash pile. I'm really working on that at the moment, guys, and also just like cleaning up after myself. So for example, when I've been in my beauty room, if when I've been getting ready there's a bit of foundation on the side of something, going downstairs, getting a cloth, wiping up, and like keeping on top of the cleaning, because that's another thing. I don't know, again, I don't know if anyone relates to this, but do you know, if you don't keep on top of like cleaning and just do a little bit every day, it then mounts up into this big thing and you're like, oh my god, so overwhelmed, like my house is so untidy and dirty. So yeah, I'm also trying to get up like 30-40 minutes earlier every day and just do a quick half-hour clean. Like go over the hoovering, go and dust everywhere, wipe down all the surfaces, go over all the bathrooms, just wipe them down. We'll see how long it lasts for, but I'm really hoping that I can kind of maintain it, because I just think it will make me so much more productive, because I can't work in an untidy space. It really affects my mind. So anyway, sorry, that ended up being a real ramble, but let's crack on. Okay, kitchen home plan update very quickly. As you guys know, when we moved into our new build Davidsons, the whole house was painted in essentially magnolia. It's actually called almond white from Dulux, and don't get me wrong, I feel like it's a colour that if it's painted in just one room, it can look really nice. Like it's in our living room and we actually quite like it in the living room, but when it's across the whole house, oh, my hands are really sticky now, it's just too much. It's just, it gets to that point where you're just like, ugh, you're so sick of it. I just felt like it was making some of the rooms just seem a bit, like, not dingy, but just not like light and fresh like a white does, and a colour that's not so warm, because it's a very warm colour. So Mitchell being Mitchell, very by the books of everything. Like if someone says to him, you've got to wait a year, he's waiting a year. Whereas if it was me, I wouldn't wait a year to paint my house. I'd be like painting after a couple of weeks. Anyway, I get it. So we've had to wait a year, because that's what the new build company advise you. Wait a year for like settlement cracks and stuff and blah, blah, blah before you paint. So we actually had a paint around. Let me shut that door, that's annoying. So yeah, we actually had the paint around over the weekend to paint the entirety of this back room and also the utility, and it's slightly done and I couldn't be happier. I feel like it just feels so much fresher, lighter, brighter. It just complements the kitchen a lot better. I'm, yeah, over the moon a bit. We obviously also had the ceiling painted, because that's another thing, the ceiling's not painted white either, they're painted in almond white. So yeah, I'll give you a little show around. So just a little pan of this back room now. Please just ignore this area, because this, we're going to work on this next. This is our next project, so I'll tell you about that in a minute. But just for now, let me just pan you around and show you how much of a difference it makes with it all being painted in white. So it's not a stark white, because if you look at, for example, like the frame compared to this, it's not as bright, you know what I mean? Like it's not a bright white. I think it's, is it white cotton from Dulux? I'll double check with Mitchell, but I'm pretty sure it is. So yeah, that's the white we use, because like I say, sometimes when you go stark white, it's a little bit too clinical and a bit too much. That blooming fly, I hate it with the summer when you get flies in the house. But anyway, it's just, honestly, I feel like it's made such a difference. So back to this area very briefly. So I need to get this couch steam cleaned, because do you know what? It's like one of those, we don't even really sit on it much or even spend any time in this area at the moment, because for obvious reasons it's not done. But it's just dust, isn't it? It's like the cat sitting on it, and oh my god, is that dust down there? What is that from? I only cleaned that the other day. Oh, I don't think I've cleaned it since the paint has been in. Excuse me. Yeah, I will do that in a second. God, I was like, oh my god, I can really see that dust there. So yeah, I'm going to get this steam cleaned, so that will come up and look a lot whiter, brighter and fresher. It's not a white sofa anyway, it's like a stone, but I just feel like it looks a little bit grubby at the moment. So I'm going to get all that cleaned. I think what we're going to do is take this corner bit off and have it as a three-seater, because as I mentioned to you guys before, I do feel like as much as it's cute having a corner sofa here, it's quite a wide sofa, and I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel like it closes the room having it like this, and it doesn't make it feel as like open plan and spacious. So yeah, you can actually, because this sofa is a modular one, you can just make it a three-seater. So I think we're going to try it as a three-seater, then we'll, you know, wrap this up, put it in the garage, and we've always got the option of having it as a corner sofa again, or if people are around and we need it bigger, we can, you know, we can do that. So yeah, put the three-seater here. This coffee table is going to go. We're going to have a new coffee table, and then here Mitchell is going to build some kind of like inbuilt media wall. So hence why this picture frame is currently here. Guys, why did I let people get in my head? You guys will know, after Christmas, or no, it was actually after my grandma's 90th, and we were just moving the chairs and seating area around just to accommodate everyone. We just, like I say, that opened our eyes to how spacious it felt when we moved the sofa. Like the bigger bit was here, and then like the smaller bit was here. And then everyone was like, oh, looks silly with your TV there, you need to move it here. And like, I let people get in my head. So I then had an electrician come around, make a thing, like a socket there, move the TV there. And I was like, oh my God, that just looks so odd. And it was bugging me. And I didn't dare tell Mitchell for ages. Anyway, obviously ended up telling him now. But just for the meantime, we've just shoved that picture up. We'll probably move it, and I don't know what we're going to do with the socket behind it, but it's just covering the socket. But yeah, we're going to do some kind of like inbuilt media wall, just probably like a load of shelves, and then just the TV on the wall. Don't know what colour to do. I don't know if to do like kind of like a lime wash. Is it lime wash, like Venetian plastering? I don't know. I don't know, but I feel like this needs to be some kind of feature, but still quite neutral. Mitchell was saying, because we've got obviously this kind of like light to medium wood coffee bar, to maybe tie some wood in somehow. I don't know. Honestly, do you know what? I feel like interior designing is such a minefield and just so hard. Yeah, I really struggle with it, I'm not gonna lie. People think that you come into me for interior inspo. Honestly, yeah. Especially when you've got such a big open space and you don't want to go like all matchy, because I hear interior designers saying like when you're going all matchy it's just not always great. Like, I don't know, apparently that's not in. But then it's hard not to be matchy because you try and do something else. Like, I've done that and I'm even looking at that thinking, oh, was that a great idea? It's so hard. Anyway, any ideas, let me know. But yeah, TV's going back on the wall, gonna do some shelves. Don't really know what else. Take that off, and then new coffee table, some more decor, and then the last thing we're going to be doing in here is we're going to get some like sheer netted curtain things here, just to kind of finish this area off a little bit more, make it look a little bit more cozy. I also think maybe something here. I don't know if it needs something there, but then I don't want it to be too much on the walls, you know, so maybe not. And what else? There was one more thing I wanted to do. Oh, another bar stool. I just feel like 2 bar stools. I've said it for the longest time since we moved in. Bar stool situ. 2 just doesn't sit right with me. I just feel like we need a third, and then it will just look better. So yeah, that's the updates. And if I just quickly show you in here, obviously the air fryer is on, so excuse the noise. But obviously we got painted in here as well, which again just makes it look so much fresher. So yeah. Okay guys, presentation isn't great, but this is lunch. Probably could have just had like chicken salad, but I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't always fill me up. Sometimes I just feel like I need a bit of carbs, and especially because I've not had any breakfast. We've added the rice. So there we go. Bon appetit, gonna sit and enjoy this in the sunshine. Okay guys, it's a little bit later now, and as you guys know, we have to go gym at 3:30, 4 on the dot with Mitchell because he finishes work. So his work hours, he leaves the house at like 6:30 normally, and then he gets back for around, it just depends where he's working, but normally between 3:30 and 4:30, which isn't always convenient for me because I like to tend to work until 5 or 6, but it's just how we roll, it's just what we do nowadays. So yeah, I quickly need to get changed out of this and into some gym wear. Gonna go and do, I'm not sure what we're doing today. We're doing some kind of muscle group because we normally train muscles 3 times a week, 1 day of cardio. But God, with this weather and the fact that at the moment our gym has not been putting the aircon on, nothing less motivating than going gym. We always feel good after, but you know when it's just so warm and you just think, oof. But yeah, we move. Let me get changed. Okay guys, gym session done. What do you have to say about that one?
A little chaos.
Basically, we're on a bit of a time limit this evening because we've got someone over coming to look at the garden at 6:30, so it's currently 5:37.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
But we need to go gym, do back and buys, then fill the car up, then I just want to nip to Aldi quickly because Mitch was actually out with his friends tonight, so I'll do my own dinner. And also, do you know when you just feel like you've got nothing in the cupboard? Like, I've been looking in the cupboard all day and waiting for something to appear and it's just not appearing. So I just want to get like, I don't know, yogurt bowl stuff and cool stuff as well, because the weather's so warm. You now just want to eat cold things, like maybe a little ice cream. Ooh. You know, just some like Mars ice cream or something.
Naughty.
They're not actually that bad. So yeah, anyway, gonna quickly nip to Aldi, and I think we'll make it back in good time. What do you think?
26, yeah.
We've got this. I'm literally gonna be in and out.
It's just a mad rush. I need to get a shower in there.
That session was so quick. Normally in between sets we're very chilled and we'll just like have a little break.
We normally do back and bars. It's about an hour and a half.
How long did we take today?
Less than an hour.
Smashed it.
No, about an hour.
Smashed it.
It was ridiculous.
Anyway, gonna go Aldi. I'm gonna do basically a supermarket sweep, so dashing out, and I'll show you what I get. Okay guys, I'm back from the gym now, and I just quickly nipped in Aldi and just picked up a few things because the cupboard was looking a little bit bare. So they've got all their new barbecue ranges in now, which excites me so much. So I picked up these hot honey barbecue chicken sizzlers, which sound so good. These are also new. They're the maple barbecue chicken kebabs, and they're not too bad on calories and stuff. Also just picked up these like ready to eat chicken, just for like instant protein. This also sounds delicious from like the summer range. It's the hot honey and feta orzo salad. So I might just put a little bit of that you know, on our salads. And I've just picked up some fruit for yogurt bowls. So I just got some raspberries, strawberries, mango, Greek yogurt. I normally do get the 0% fat, but they didn't have any, so I'm just gonna have less and use that. This one does taste better, obviously, because it's more fat. And then I also just picked up this protein granola in chocolate and just put a little handful of that maybe with my yogurt bowls in the morning, just to add a bit more like bulk to it and fill me up, because sometimes all I do is fruit, which obviously is not, it's not that filling. I am a bit hungry later. Also, these are really good for instant protein. They're high protein yogurt shots. I like the strawberry and cranberry flavour the best. Oh, and I also got bananas, because I've seen someone do a yogurt bowl where they like caramelise this with, I think, cinnamon, and then put it on top of their yogurt bowl, and it looks unreal. Okay guys, I'm finally sitting down for dinner. I was going to show you what I was up to in the kitchen and making it, but we've actually had someone over to quote us for our garden, like being landscaped. And ended up being here for like 2 hours. So yeah, it's been a bit of a mad rush since we got back from the gym and haven't really had much time, but I'm going to show you what I picked up. So I cooked the kebabs from Aldi. I can't remember what flavour they were now. I think they're like honey barbecue or something. They sound really good. And then I've also just made some like little miniature new potatoes. What I do is I parboil them for 20 minutes so they're soft, and then just air fry them for like 10. Add a little bit of butter, not like proper butter, just the, what is it, like the Aldi Lurpak tube, and a bit of paprika, garlic, salt, pepper. Honestly, 10 out of 10. And then just a little bit of salad on the side. So let me show you. Honestly, is there anything better than these dinners in the summer? I have loaded up on the carbs because I am so hungry, and I've not been having carbs at lunch just lately. I've been skipping my carbs at lunch, so I'm definitely making up for it now. And I definitely need to refuel after that gym session. I think I've overcooked these a little bit, but I'll see what they're like and let you know. But anyway, I'm going to tuck in. Guys, just thought we would come in my dressing room. I think I'm going to take my makeup off now and wind down, because just look at the time, it's 9 o'clock. How is it actually 9 o'clock? Does anyone else find that the evenings just go so incredibly quick? I feel like, especially now me and Mitchell go gym, like I say, we end up being in the gym for an hour and a half at a time. And then when you add your drive there, drive back, it's like 2 hours out of your evening gone, and we get home, it's literally dinner time, maybe an hour for Mitchell in front of the TV watching football or something, and then it's bed, because again, he has to be up quite early in the morning, so he always likes to get in bed for around like 9:30, be bed for like 10ish. So yeah, it's wild. But anyway, it's time of the month, girls, so it calls for an Easter egg. This is when you are grateful for getting an Easter egg. This is the Easter egg that Mitchell got me, by the way. So we don't really buy each other Easter eggs. But I don't know, I always like to get him a little Easter egg. So this year, I didn't get him a massive one because I just find Easter eggs such a con. Like the £10 ones, they're about the same gram as the £4 ones. So I just got him like a £4 one. And what else did I get him? Oh, I just got him like a dark chocolate bar and just some sugary sweets. And then bless him, he felt bad because he didn't get me one. So he ran into the petrol station after gym and got me a Terrace. I actually love Terrace as well. It's one of my favourites. I think this is all they had in the shop. Oh, it feels a bit melted. Anyway, like I say, it is time of the month, and I don't know about any of you gals, but definitely get sugar cravings and more hungry. And you know what? Yeah, I deserve a bit of chocolate. So I'm just going to have a little bit of chocolate. I think there's something inside of here. Oh, there is. Do you know what? I don't actually like it when chocolate's really warm. I don't like chocolate in the fridge. That's like a no for me. But I also don't like it when my chocolate's too warm. Oh, it's got like little bits inside. How exciting. Do you know what? I feel like that needs to go in the fridge for like 10-15 minutes. I don't like chocolate when it's rock hard and cold. But like I said, that's just warm. It's weird. Okay, guys, we've moved location because the lighting just wasn't lighted in my wardrobe room. So just put a little ring light on. Oh, I just made myself a cup of tea, guys. I mean, probably shouldn't be drinking caffeine right before bed. Maybe best to actually get some decaf teas. But I just really fancied a cup of tea. And you know, when you just, I just feel so tired and it's just been a long day. So I'm really looking forward to getting in bed and taking my makeup off. But before we do, I thought I would finally show you a few bits I picked up from Lookfantastic, because I had this order come the other day and I haven't yet unboxed it because I didn't want to unbox it and then, do you know what I mean? It's not new, I can't share and show it you. I have actually started using a few things, so do you know what? I might actually go and grab them a couple of things that I have already started using. Okay, so when I ordered this, I essentially needed a skincare restock, and you guys have probably heard me talk about this already because I feel like I've repurchased this about twice now. This is my third time, and it is the Quarterly Resveratrol Lift. It's basically the instant firming serum. This is what it looks like just here. This is honestly Botox in a bottle. It makes my skin just feel so like tight and smooth, and I don't know, I just wake up in the morning and my skin's glowing, and it's just one of them skincare products that personally for me, I feel like I notice a difference when I use it. So it says here that it smooths wrinkles and lifts facial contours. I honestly would tend to agree with that. That's the serum. It basically worked out so much cheaper to get the set. So they've got this little set on Lookfantastic at the moment, and I'm sure that this was the same price as getting the set. Don't quote me, but I know it was a really good price and basically worth it to get the set rather than it on its own. And my code also works. So in here, you also get the eye cream. It's an eye gel cream and also a cashmere cream. I'm really excited to try them two out because if I like them, I may get the full sizes because they're just like little mini ones. But yeah, love that. That's also a really good gift for someone. I then also picked up the LMS Superfood Midnight Facial. So I started using this a couple of months ago, and I've just ran out. And I feel like I always say this, but if there's one way you want to know if a product's good, it's if you repurchase it, in my opinion. Like, if you run out of something, then you feel like you instantly have to go and repurchase it because you can't be without it. That is the indicator you know you're onto a good product. And when I started using this, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't sure at first, because there's definitely a little bit of a sting when I put it on, because I feel like it is quite fragrant, and I don't normally like overly fragrant products. However, when I applied this before I go to bed, my skin literally looks like a glazed donut. Like, there is so much moisture because it is a sleeping mask. So it's called the Midnight Facial Sleeping Cream. And so that's why I love applying this before I go to bed, because I just really feel that it helps hydrate and just replenish my skin. And then again, when I wake up in the morning, my skin just feels so incredibly soft and just really like nourished, if that makes sense. So yeah, for that reason, I have ended up picking up another one because I just love putting this on as a mask to go sleep in before I go to bed. I really, really rate this. I really like how it makes my skin look. Then picked up a new product actually, and I've not yet tried this, and I can't report back. It's the Quarterly Self Tan Sun Drops. I don't know if this is new or not, but because I really liked obviously the Quarterly range that I've tried so far, I thought, you know what, let's try some Self Tan Sun Drops, and we can maybe mix that in with the serum. So I'll report back and let you know how they go. If anyone's actually tried these, do let me know as well your opinion. And then, I also picked up the LMS Pro Collagen Black Cherry. I just thought I'd get a mini of this just to see how I get on. As you guys know, love the OG of this. Also love the one that comes in the orange pot. I think that's called the Cleansing Glow Butter. But yeah, they've got a new scent and it's the black cherry one. So, that smells good. That smells really nice. I just thought we'd get the little one before I commit to buying the full-sized. I mean, I know I'm going to love the product itself, but it's just I didn't know if I'd like the scent better than the OG. So, yeah, picked up that. Oh, I also got a new highlighter. I don't know why the lid is off. It's probably because I've been using it. This is from L'Oreal. It's called Le Glace. You're looking for an affordable highlighter that gives you a lot of gorgeous glow. This is the one. I've already got highlighter on at the moment and I'm going to take my makeup off, but see that? I've just put that on. This is highlighter from, obviously, the day. It's gorgeous. It is so good. And do you know what? I haven't actually yet found a drugstore highlighter that I really love, except from this. I honestly think this is the first ever drugstore highlighter that I've used that I really, really like and that I found to be really good. I mean, probably won't go as far as putting it there, but yeah, it's just so, I just want to show you how good it is. It's just so good and it's actually really easy to apply. I didn't know if I'd like a stick application, but I really do. So yeah, really, really rate that. Okay, then next up, another new purchase, but I have been using this since I got it, as you can see. It's the By Terry Tea Tan Face and Body in Matte Finish Hydro Bronze Skincare Mist. Again, was influenced by this, saw it all over my TikTok, and I just love anything that's either like a skin tint, just something super lightweight and natural, and something that's just going to make my day-to-day makeup routine really easy. And yeah, just something that I can add that makes me feel more put together, but I don't have to apply loads of makeup. This is essentially an instant tan for your face. It's not a skin tint, so it's not going to give you any coverage. It just literally gives you a gorgeous flush of colour to your face. You can still see all your imperfections, you can still see your freckles, everything like that. But yeah, it's just such a lovely product. If you're a fake tan girly like me and you don't fake tan your face, you wake up in the morning and you've got a really pale face and a tan body, you can literally just get this. I just get a big fluffy brush, go like that all over your face, and you can even just put maybe a little bit of gloss on, bit of concealer even, and you're just good to go. So I just love this, and I think for holiday as well, when you don't want to wear any makeup but you might just want a bit of colour to your face, this will be really nice for that too. So yeah, I really, really like this. It's not the cheapest. I feel like this is a mini and it's a 30ml, and I think with my discount it might have been about £17. So might not be the cheapest thing ever, but I do think it's really, really good. And I do love it, and I would repurchase. So yeah, that's that. The only other thing I picked up, gals, was just some new colours. These are the Beauty Works Professional Styler. That's the one it looks like, just a real thick barrel. I have used these already and I really, really like them. I feel like what I love about these, if you've got long hair like me, it's really good because it's like extra long barrel. But yeah, I'll give you a tutorial with them another time, but really, really rate them so far. Then I also got a free gift in my order. One of my favourites, Colour Wow, Colour Security shampoo. So that is lovely, and that will definitely be coming away with me on like a city break or something. Anyway, girls, I am going to end the vlog here, to be very honest with you, because I am exhausted. And I didn't intend for this to be like some super long vlog. It literally just is a little spend the day with me. So yeah, sorry if it's been a bit boring. Like I say, this is why I don't normally tend to do spend the days. I normally tend to spread my vlogs out over the week, but it's really hard because, like I say, doing that is great. You get a bit more variety, but also I then find it really hard to edit. Whereas if I film something in one day, it just makes it so much more easy for me to kind of keep a hold of it and be able to edit in one day, if that makes any sense at all. So yeah, anyway, girls, I am going to love you and leave you now. I am absolutely sweating. Honestly, it is so warm, so warm. Again, not moaning, because we moan when it's cold, we moan when it's hot, but jeez, I think I need to go and get like a little air conditioning unit. But anyways, thank you so much for watching if you did make it to the end, and I shall see you all in my next video. Bye bye.